So it's a slightly different clean conversation with Caitlin. This is my son Guy.
Yep.
And he's just come into the kitchen and asked, what's the route for the different qualifications that there are in clean language?
Yeah. So I've got a friend. I'm starting out my own clean journey. I'm becoming a qualified coach, and I've got a friend who's now looking to do the same. And I suppose the question that both of us have is, where do you start? How do you start? And then what are the different qualification steps that you should go through?
Okay. So one of the questions that can change the route is, are you likely to want to work one-to-one, or are you likely to want to work one-to-many? So I'll give you both routes, and this is just off the top of my head. What we might find, just get that light, what we might find is that other people watching this might think of other things. So to check that you like clean, you can do a 1 hour intro. You could do a 1 day intro. You could do, and the people I would recommend, so there's Clean Learning, obviously, which is Marion, I think Doris Leibold, maybe Jacqueline Ansarin do 1 hours and 1 days intro. There's Angela Dunbar, who's a fantastic clean trainer and does clean and emergent knowledge. There's the Clean Change Company with Wendy Sullivan and Paul Field. There are lots of different little entrances in. Then if you like it, you want to do either Core Skills or the ICF Clean Coach course. You can do these online. Sometimes they're in person. Oh, there's an in-person one. You might think about that in Geneva. From here, you would then do your 100 hours coaching. You might do fine-tuning. So the other thing for you to look at is to try and get onto they sell out quite quickly, but onto a fine-tuning course. And from here, you can do your Clean Facilitator Level 1. So that's recognised within the clean field, but not anywhere else. Or you can get an ICF ACC, which is an International Coaching Federation course, which is recognised as a coaching qualification. So that's your sort of your one-to-one-ish route. Now then there's a slightly different one. Have you got a different colour? And I'm just thinking that the sort of ICF is if you want a formal ICF
So do
qualification.
these branch off here from, you either do Core Skills or you do ICF?
No. You can do ICF and then do Clean Facilitator. You can do Clean Facilitator and then get your ICF. But they aren't the same. They're a similar set of skills, but they aren't the same route. And the ICF is obviously quite expensive as well. You have to get, can I have a blue or a purple? Just because that's hard to see. So you will cover core skills when you do the ICF Clean Coach program, but you won't cover the let you get your pen. Yeah, but you won't cover the ICF competencies when you do core skills. So this is a purely clean course, and this is a clean coach and coaching course. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then there's clean interviewing, which is also usually a one-to-one. So that is, so that would be a clean language interviewing course. That's usually, I think it's 3 days, 6 half days. I think maybe 6 half days and 2 practice days, so 8 half days. And that can get you a clean language interviewing basic. And then we've got Beyond the Basics, which happens in September. You should probably do this one as well as a researcher.
Mm-hmm.
That's really worth you doing. And so you've done your clean language interview and you haven't submitted it yet, have you?
don't think so.
You haven't. I'd come to Beyond the Basics, and then, so maybe over this summer you could do Clean Language Interviewing Basic Submission, and then you'll do Clean Language Interviewing Advanced. And again, a little bit like Clean Facilitator, you are qualified because me, Marion, James, a couple of other people said tick. Now, it's not that it's not rigorous, but it's not rigorous beyond the credibility of our field. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got one-to-many. You can either entry levels are drama-free or Clean for Teams. And then from here, so either one of those, or you can do any of this. Or you can do this first and then that. But this is the more complex one. So if you're doing one-to-many with Clean, so you can do drama-free, Clean for Teams, then you do systemic modelling. And from there you'd go first of all foundation level, which means that you can cleanly get a group of people together, set a topic, invite them to answer, ask them clean questions, such that, then invite them to ask one another questions, such that you can create a network of attention cleanly around a topic. And then there's the professional level, which is hard. So you are here and here on your ICF journey and here on your Clean Language Interviewing. So your next ones are Clean Language Interviewing Basics, get your ICF and get your foundation under your belt. And the next one's professional level, which is, can you do this and can you clean scope? Can you interview people before you do a piece of work so you actually have cleanly checked that that's what they want? Have you, can you do all of this when they're kicking off and there's a load of drama? So that's professional level. And then, if you want to be able to lead Clean for Teams and drama free, then there is master level or trainer level. We don't call it trainer level because not everyone wants to train. Some people just want to be able to do it really well, but it essentially means you can do all this and you can teach the group what you're doing as we go along. So this foundation, the dogs are about to bark. So these are your qualifications. It's Clean Language Advanced. That's the ICF, there's Clean Language Basics, and there's Clean Facilitator. Does that help?
Yeah, fantastic. I'm going to draft that into a
Okay. So anyone else that's got any questions or wants to join anything, just let us know.